about them. I don't know. I mean, it's like they have so much personality. No two of them are alike. Each is unique and special. And I can tell which ones were happy and which ones were sad and which ones were scared. All by their kind of, body language. Well, I guess it can't be body language really, but it's a feet language. Definitely. Like the next time you're pissed off, just take off your shoe and look at your foot. That'll be one angry looking foot, I'm telling you. I mean, you just can't hide that stuff.
The modern chicken foot obsession, CFO, as it's defined in the Cordera Medical Journal of Psychoanalysis, is primarily a redirection of sexual desire. Basically, the natural mating instincts of the individual are supplanted upon the image of a chicken foot, whereupon a normal heterosexual man would look at a female breast and be aroused. A man with CFO will have the same response when looking at a chicken foot.
I think I like the happy ones best. I guess it's kind of shallow. But the angry ones are just so depressing. And the scared ones give me the creeps. I mean, it's like they expect something terrible to happen. Well, I guess it did.
I was doing research for a paper on chicken foot obsessives when I discovered this website. And that was when my life was changed forever, because this is where I found her.
They rot, That's the toughest part. No matter what I do, they just rot. We're having the best of times, and then they get all slimy and they start to smell, and that's the end of it. Sometimes I push it longer, but that always ends bad.
There were a number of chat room regulars, and I got to know them pretty well by the way they wrote. They were mostly, uninteresting. They just got sexual gratification from chicken feet, and there wasn't much else to it. But then one day a new CFO entered the chat room. Four-Toe Love was her screen name. Four-Toe Love had this adorable relationship with her feet. She wrote about their names and described them as if they were people. All the other CFOs only wrote about sexual gratification from chicken feet. Four-Toe Love went beyond that to write of her love of chicken feet.
Ay, mi pies de gallina, tu garra me agarró el corazón. Ay, mi pies de gallina, te aguanto, te lamo los dedos. Mi amante bello de 3 dedos. Reímos bajo las estrellas. Bailaremos, besamos y decimos todos nuestros secretos hasta que te pones mucoso y tu color se pone verde. Ay, 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 mi pies de gallina, tu garra me agarró el corazón. Ay, mi pies de gallina, te aguanto, te lamo los dedos.
I felt I was being somewhat disingenuous. I really didn't share Four-Toe Love's enthusiasm for chicken feet. They're the severed feet of dead domestic birds. I found them disgusting. But she made them seem so important, so human. I began to feel as if I knew her chicken feet personally. I didn't know what to talk to her about. I wanted to get her attention, but I wasn't sure how. I made up a screen name and tried to talk with her in the chat room. I couldn't type fast enough to be seen through the perverts. It was weeks before she even noticed me.
At first, all the people I met online were perverts. Geez, I mean, get over it. Sex with chicken feet is so not a big deal. I wanted to meet someone who was deeper than that. Someone sensitive, special. Then there was this one who was different. Finally, there was someone who could think beyond sex. Poultry's was sensitive, in a nice way.
So we talked on the phone for a long time, and eventually we arranged to meet at a cafe. My intentions were scientific, but that all changed as soon as I saw her.
He was so nice and friendly, and he didn't talk about doing anything nasty with chicken feet. Phil just seemed like a terrific man, and I really wanted to get to know him.
I was astounded by her beauty, and I couldn't believe such a normal-looking person could be such a pervert.
So, how do you feel about expiration dates?
I don't know, are they anything like blind dates?
No, silly. The dates on the packages that tell you when they have to be thrown away. And can you imagine? How cruel is that? Your relationship is best used by March 12th. I mean, it's just so inconsiderate. I used to hate the dates, but I don't see it that way anymore. To me, the dates make love unlimited.
What do you mean?
Everything's got an expiration date, Phil. Birds, bees, trees, buildings, you, me, everything. Everything has to end. But that's okay, because it makes the time between so much more important, right? I mean, if it was unlimited, it wouldn't matter what happened. It'd be like, oh, so what? Tomorrow's another day, forever and forever. We need expiration dates, Phil, to make each minute important, because they won't come again.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
I think I've learned to love the expiration dates. It's like this pressure that makes everything more intense. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Intense, huh? That's why I love chicken feet, because every minute has to be real. You know what I mean? I started to think there could be all these possibilities for us. But then, well, it was suddenly awful.
I don't know. I guess I got distracted and I let my guard down. She was so full of life and so beautiful, I forgot I was doing research for a paper. And I completely forgot I was supposed to be portraying someone who was obsessed with chicken feet. That was a terrible mistake. Everything was okay until she showed me a chicken foot. And then I lost it.
You'll love him. Ernie, this is Phil. He's a very nice man, and I like him. What's wrong?
It was a shock, I have to admit. I'd seen photos, but I'd never seen a real chicken foot in person before.
You don't really love chicken feet, do you, Phil?
She put it right next to my wine glass. I almost threw up. Well, I felt as if I had to tell her everything. She was too nice a person for me to deceive. I told her about the paper I was writing. She didn't take it well. I was devastated. I suddenly didn't care about the paper or tenure or anything about my career anymore. Now I felt like I'd lost something more important. It was a very odd feeling.
Why is love on a clock? Why can't time ever wait? Just when we really
I wanted to see Blanca again, but I knew she wouldn't trust me unless I could prove that I was not repulsed by chicken feet. That wouldn't be easy. I couldn't think of anything more repulsive than a package filled with bird feet. Absolutely disgusting. But I had to find a way to love chicken feet. I started by forcing myself to touch them, and then slowly worked my way up from there. Once I got over my repulsion to chicken feet, I needed to find a way to prove it to Blanca.
¿Dónde has estado caminando, mi pequeño pies? ¿Por qué tomaste tanto tiempo llegar a mí? ¿Por dónde has estado caminando, mi pequeño pies? ¿Cuándo vas a caminar conmigo? Piel tan suave y linda, mi pequeño pies. Mis labios quieren besarte por todo el cuerpo. Por favor,